Welcome, viewers, to the Red Horse Dungeon, where a bunch of nerdy people with questionable morals get together and play Dungeons and Dragons. I am your host, Captain Von Smith. Red Horse Dungeon is an explicit show with adult language, situations, and excessive violence. Viewer discretion is advised. Our team consists of LJ, Jason, Harley, Avery's, and our DM, Dream. Last time, when we were with our heroes, they have just woken up and couldn't remember who or what they were. As they slowly learn of who they are, they found robotic monsters as well as bone-eating monsters as well. As they fought them off, they slowly started to think of who they are, remembering themselves. We continue that story.
Alrighty, so when we left off yet last week, you guys went into this nice little room here and got, well, greeted very friendly by two rusty golems. And, well, I have updated you guys' character sheets. So now you can tell me how you guys feel and what you want to do next.
Explore.
I feel really rough and would at least like to take some time to touch myself.
Okay then.
Oh shit, I forgot to do your
Oh
freaking
shit,
spells.
no, I don't have. Yeah, like where's all my good spells? Oh no.
Uh,
I guess even old men need to touch themselves.
definitely.
It's
They
what
often do
keeps
more
you
than
young
others.
at heart.
Oh wait, I did that on my sheet, not your sheet. There you go. You're gonna be just short one spell. I forgot to put on your last spell, and yeah. So now you can update your own HP and all that other stuff while you're curing wounds and all that other shit.
Yeah.
Well, I only have 4 slots left, so do we want to try and take a short rest so I have these during combat, or do y'all want to be healed up now?
I'm good. But if you need to heal anybody else up, but yeah, go for it. Or we could do a short rest. I'm fine with either.
Oh, and I'm going to move your spiritual weapon out of screen.
I would be okay with a short rest. Well, honestly,
Now the question is, do you want to take a short rest right here, or do you want to try and find some place that you know is going to be safe?
We should probably move.
Yeah, it's just going back to the bones so I can rest mine.
yeah.
I mean,
Back
you
to the bones we
could go back over here to your bones, or you can go in this area where you have a sitting area to actually go to.
Where did my frog go?
It got teleported over here.
Oh, okay.
Now, here's a question. When you guys left this room, would you have shut the door behind you?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Fuck.
I
Yes?
assume not, but I mean, if you think we shut the door, if one of us shut it, we shut it.
Oh, who left?
I don't know.
I think I did.
LJ.
I say honestly, I guess
Okay.
it would be up to old man over there because he was the last one out. I'm pretty certain. So
Sure.
The
Well-
old man would have shut the doors behind him, so if I was the last one hobbling, I would have pulled them,
All
kind of
right,
shut.
so let's go back to over here.
Ah, damn it.
oh shit.
And going from the order of the people who went through, it looked like Nan Kui was the first one through the door, yes?
Yeah.
All right. As you open the door, you guys are looking for some place to rest, correct?
That is correct.
Nan Kui, keeping in mind the shape of this room, Tell me what the perfect relaxation place for non-Qui would be.
For non-Qui, it would be a semi-swampy area with lots of, weeping willows, logs, moss, with a nice arched hovel that reminds me of the home I grew up in.
As you open the door, you hear a very slight, and that is right before you. The room now looking vaguely like a nice homey swamp, rather than what
Oh,
the
fuck
room
yeah.
was before.
Then I come over here and kind of get into my hovel, start looking for my usual cooking tools and see that they're not there, but still breathe kind of a sigh of relief as I start to rest.
You are the rest of you gonna come in there with him?
Yeah.
Sure. Yep.
In my imagination, there is a nice dry path that leads over to a nice sitting area, but over here would be swamp, trees, nice amphibians. Nothing hostile.
I go,
Just throwing that out for the DM.
I go sit on a log. Whatever.
Alrighty, so we're all gonna take a short rest.
Yeah.
Alrighty, do
Yes, sir.
your stuff. Keep in mind that. Let me double check things. Non-Qui, you have an additional 3d8s on top of what you currently have. And Pock, you have short rest. You have an additional 3d8s as well for your
What the
hit dice
fuck?
if you
I
would like
died?
to roll. What do you mean you died?
I don't know. I rolled my hit dice and now it says I have death saves.
It might have something to do with the fact that I messed up your stuff. How much did you roll?
Did it show me? No shit. Across 3 dice. Oh no, that's from last week. It didn't roll. It just straight killed me. That's interesting.
Custom roll 5 from non-Qui.
But that was on 725.
Okay, let's fix this. You are here.
I was at 10 out of 39. I remember that.
39. That fixed it. Okay. Let's just manually keep track of that for now, considering that I had to fudge your numbers a little bit.
Yeah.
So
I just
you
rolled
have, yeah.
3d8 that way, and I'll regain 15.
I'll get that fixed before the end of the session because hopefully you guys will find the correct rooms and learn the stuff about yourselves that you really need to. I will say, in your nice little room here, that this door still is here, and you can still hear the whirling and cranky noises coming from behind it.
Is any of the water from my swamp draining into that room?
No, it seems to be a watertight seal. It either seems to be like a watertight seal or like the water is confined to this room. One of the two. Everybody else rested up?
Yep, all good.
All right, what are we going to do next?
Well, we never looked to the room to our left. We can do that. If we think that's a good or bad idea.
Yeah, it was hinted at, so I think we should.
For some reason, the short rest isn't giving me HP.
It's probably because your hit points are fudged like everyone.
Guess we just
Let
roll a
me-
random dice.
Yeah, it might be best for you to do manual rolls and just keep track of your hit dice. Because you got 3d8 from that, and I do believe I said you got another 3d8 from the things you have yet to learn. Alrighty, so we're all over here.
Yeah, and I would like to listen at the door to see if I can tell more about these clinking and clanking sounds.
Go ahead and roll me a perception.
19.
What are you trying to learn about the clinking and clanking and whirling sounds?
If I remember correctly from last session, you said they were kind of metal on stone. So I'm trying to see if it's like a rhythmic tapping of artisans making something, or if it's more mechanical in nature, like rocks being broken down into smaller rocks, something like that.
With a 19, you can tell that the sound is very similar to your friends from down in the room you guys just came from. Sounds very
All right.
similar to those nice rusty men.
I would tell the party, sounds like we have more golems in here.
Well, that's just more cannon fodder then, isn't it? Is the door locked?
You want to check?
Is anyone else gonna check?
Uh,
I mean, I can check if you want.
I mean, yes. Yeah, I mean, I'll just go check. Fine. I mean, I'm not doing too bad, so I will check the door.
All right, roll me a investigation if you have. Let me double check. Make sure your stats are all right.
They are for in.
Plus 5. Yeah, you'll be good.
Ooh, 24.
It is not locked.
Then I would like to open the door.
Alrighty, as you open the door, how quickly are you opening the door?
Fuck it, quick as shit.
Kick that bitch in. That's exactly what I thought. I'm Red Boot Roger, motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you swing that door open, all Red Boot Roger shit, you see 3 of those rusty golems again, but these ones don't have the giant metal ring on their left hand. And their hands seem to be a little bit more bulky. Like they're built for moving shit. And all along the walls here are a whole bunch of crates and barrels that these guys seem to be organizing. And Roger, over in this corner, you can just barely see a mannequin that has a set of armor on that looks so familiar to you.
Are they hot? Do they notice us?
Oh, definitely. They haven't made a move yet.
Are they still moving boxes?
The
Yeah,
second you
what did
swung the door open, you heard a slight screeching noise, and they all just kind of froze.
I'm gonna regret this. Alright, I'm gonna very cautiously make my way around out of their range to something like this. To the armor.
All right. Keeping in mind the intro that I gave you and what I told you, tell us what that armor looks like.
The armor. Keeping in mind the intro.
Mm-hmm. The stuff that you know about your character, what does your armor look like?
Okay, so it's gonna be very like sea themed. Like the shoulders are gonna be kind of like sea, like the like seashells, like design. There's gonna be I don't know. I'm not good with the sea, but yeah, the shoulders are gonna have like seashellish design. You're gonna notice that yeah, it's gonna have a lot of inspiration from like the sea and themes like that. There's gonna be like cracking designs along the chest and back. Does it have gloves? Is there
Yes.
hands?
Well,
Well,
one hand.
one hand, yeah. Yeah, obviously it's obviously going to be metallic. Is it what kind of armor is it? Is it heavy, light, medium?
Well, you have proficiency in.
Yeah, that
Let
makes
me
a lot of
double check.
sense.
Heavy armor, light armor, and medium armor. So it is whatever the heck you want it to be, keeping in mind the limitations of said armors.
It's going to be a medium armor that doesn't give me shit stealth chips. But yeah, so it's good. Yeah.
Breastplate, if I remember correctly.
So yeah, it's going to be like that.
Alrighty.
Can I pick it up and put it on?
As you reach out to grab it, I would like all of you to roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Best description.
Shit is indeed correct. Oh, somebody rolled worse than I did. Okay.
Yeah, me.
And the old man is not going last.
Well,
Alrighty, let me get
these rolls are dog
my
shit.
notepad up.
My string of bad luck for when you're DMing has continued.
I'm sorry.
God
It's
damn
all
it.
his fault.
Yeah,
Alright,
we all rolled
I've
dog
poisoned
shit.
everybody else's rolls too.
Yeah,
Grandpa,
we
what do you
all
got?
rolled-
I got a 6.
A 6?
These
This is
old
gonna
bones
be
can't
fun.
shuffle that quick.
Nikki, you're less than a 6?
Yeah, I got a 4.
Mr. Pirate, what's your initiative there, Roger?
Oh, pirate, yeah, fair. 11. But I don't know if I have charisma or not, so it might be higher than 11.
Let me double check that. Non-qui poke art. There we go. Your initiative is +5.
Yikes.
Okay. So I have like 12 charisma. Good to know.
So 12. Last but not
Yeah,
least,
yeah.
Mr. Fuzzy Pants.
I got a 9. Everyone
Oh.
rolled shit.
Oh, good.
I
God
have a
fucking damn it.
+0 to my initiative. I ain't got plus shit.
You actually have a +1.
Oh, you're so much better.
Still not last.
Yeah.
Let me just rearrange this real quick. Alrighty. Senor Roger, as soon as you reach out to grab that armor, all of the golems, their heads just snap towards you, and that centurion-like helmet starts to glow red in the faceplate. You are first.
Motherfuckers. Alright. I'm gonna. Have I been able to like take the armor, put it on? Like, what's happening? What am I doing? Am I holding something? Or what?
I'll say that the second you touched it, they reacted, so you haven't had the chance to put it on yet.
Okay. Have they said anything? Because the other ones like chanted. Have they say
Not these
anything?
ones. They just seem angry that you're touching their shit.
Fuck it. They ain't said nothing. They ain't done nothing yet. Can I just put the armor on?
That will take your action.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alrighty, let me go over here and inventory add you a new piece of armor. Proficiency. Armor. What was the armor that we said would be best?
It was medium armor.
I'm pretty sure it's a breastplate. I'm double checking real quick. Yeah,
Half-plate?
best medium, with no disadvantage to stealth. He doesn't want a disadvantage to that, so that'd be a breastplate. 14 plus
Breastplate.
dex.
Why am I
Perfect.
not seeing breastplate? I'm seeing half-plate. In the list of proficient things. Looking for plate. Are we sure we're talking? Half
I linked
plate.
the medium armor table.
Yeah, I'm looking in the manage inventory thing. I'm not seeing one that says breastplate. Seeing half plate, full plate, and that's it.
Are you spelling it all one word?
I just put the word plate.
No,
So
you
anything.
put in breast and it will come up because I'm doing it.
Oh,
If you
you
put in
stupid
breast, it
machine.
will be the top thing.
Yeah.
Breastplate.
I always lead with boobs.
Yes, titties first.
And you said you're putting that on?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. You equipped the armor, and as you're sliding this armor on, you're seeing that it links up in very strange ways to some etchings on the inside cuff of your metallic of your hook. And the second that they connect, there's a slight clicking noise, and it's almost like electricity runs through your body.
Oh, I know. Yeah, so I'm an artificer. Cool shit. Good stuff. That's definitely the artificer shit.
Is that going to be your turn?
If I can't do anything else, yeah.
I mean, you can try and run away.
Wait, did you say that the breastplate armor is 14 plus dex?
Is there?
Why is my AC not 16 and not 18?
Because I haven't put your dex in yet.
No, my dex modifier is plus 4.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Weird. But yeah, that's my turn. We
Armor.
can move on. I'll look it up.
Alrighty. That brings us to the golems, who are very upset that you just stole their fancy thing. Let me get rid of that because you are not wearing that. You golem 1, you golem 2, golem 3. So, son of a whore.
I'm
There we
glad
go.
I'm not the only one that frustrates. Like, I do it every time I label shit for y'all.
25 foot of movement. You touched their fancy thing, so these guys, one, he can just barely get to you. He cannot. So you are going to be assaulted by 2 golems. And you're lucky these guys are just as rusty as the ones before, because otherwise they'd be smacking you twice. They wind up with both arms, and you see one of them come swinging down, and the other one just kind of catch on something, and then fall limp before reanimating and going back to whatever the heck it was doing. So we have a 14 to hit.
That misses.
We have a 10 to hit from the second guy. So they both go to swing at you, and they're just so freaking worn down and rusty that they just can't get a hit on you yet. That ends their turn and brings us to Monsieur Shadow. Your
Okay.
turn.
My turn. Cool. All right. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm just gonna back up into the corner here. And think I'm gonna go ahead and shoot. Can I see goal 1 from here? I could probably see goal 1 from here.
Let me check.
About 150 feet, so I probably should be able to see him, no problem.
Definitely, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna shoot him.
Give me a pew pew.
See if I hit. It's a 24 with my bow. So that
24.
hits.
That definitely hits.
That is 5 damage from my bow. And hold on. Sorry, I gotta go down to my frog here.
Two.
What did you put it under again? I'm sorry.
Uh, extras.
Extras. There it is.
And you said that was 20, right? 5 points?
Yes, 5 points of damage.
All right. If I go over to Shadow and extras, there is Beast Companion. Did you find her?
Yeah, I found her. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
just looking at everything right now. Standing leap is like an action, right?
I think so.
Frog's long jumps up to 20 feet. Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure.
Well, no, that's not an action. That's just if she decides to jump something, that's the base jump that she can do is 20 feet. So it's not additional movement speed. It would count as her movement speed.
Oh, it would. Okay.
So she can jump up to 20 feet of her 30 feet of movement speed.
Okay. That's good to know. I don't think there's anything I can. Oh, I can use tongue. I'll do that. I'm gonna go ahead
I was going to
and
say tongue is 15 feet. She's got a long tongue.
I guess I'll just hit golem 3 then. With tongue
Give me a roll.
to normal d20, I believe, right?
Yep.
Or yeah. Oh yikes! That's probably not gonna hit. That's a 7.
Yep. I'm sorry. That don't hit.
Fucking rip. I rolled a 4. All right. That's all I can
Shots.
do.
Alrighty.
That's all I'm choosing to do, I guess. Because I can do a bonus action, but I don't want to.
That brings us down to Mr. Non-Qui.
All right. Well, first off, I'm going to walk in 5, 10, 15, 20. Not fast enough to catch up with any of them.
Do you really want to?
I mean, not really, but I'd like to try and pull one of them off of him.
What is your movement speed again?
It's 30, so I can go another 10.
You can get there. If you really want to.
So if I stand here, measure. Would we consider that 30 feet right there, since these
Yep.
things are big? All right,
That would
then
be
I'm
30
going
feet.
to use Thorn Whip.
Now here's the question. Did you really, really want to get up there into melee combat?
No, not melee.
Alright.
Just want to be able to, pull these things off of them and maybe throw some spells. But Thorn Whip. That's a 12 to hit.
That does not hit. I'm very sorry about that.
All right, then
Let me
that'll be it.
check. Let me check. Bonus actions. Okay. That is upsetting. Hold on. I gotta check some stuff that you haven't learned yet. Yeah, that's what you can do. I'm sorry.
No,
That brings us to Nikki.
Okay. So let's go 30. Oh, where that was to. I'm gonna move up to here. And since I can't really reach the ones I wanted to go with, I'm gonna. Oh, fuck, like,
Hmm.
I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast. That's. Respawn.
Alrighty. As you try your hardest to reach out there, you hear a voice in your head. Come on, child. You know this. End them. And as you do so, you
Guys,
reach up with your axe like you're gonna swing at them. But instead of swinging down, the axe just splits into little fragments of purple light and launch. Roll me to hit.
21 to hit.
Oh, that is a definite hit.
Yeah. Okay.
You're going for
I
2, you
got.
said?
Yeah.
Let me see which one of your invocations you have. I think you already have them in your thing. Yes, you do.
What I got?
You have the freaking words.
Is it like the thing that makes them come closer or go further away
Why didn't I
or
put that in
whatnot?
there? Yes, you do have that. You have the freaking grasp one.
Is it
Grasp of
Hadar?
Hadar.
Yeah. What it do? I don't remember.
So, now
I
that you've
can't see.
hit, it moves that person 10 feet closer to you.
Yeah, get the hell away.
How much damage do you do?
Uh, like 1 and 7, so 8. I got 2 beams.
8
Yeah.
damage to number 2.
Wait, did one of them move away from me?
She has Grasp of Hadar, so when she hits with Eldritch
Oh,
Blast, it
okay.
gets pulled 10 feet closer. Is it
Yes.
Yoink the motherfucker.
is it 10 or is it 5? Let me double check.
Is it a D10, right?
Eldritch Blast?
Yeah,
You have
right.
1d10 plus 3.
Oh, yeah, I only have 1D10 on mine.
Oh, because I haven't. Okay. Refresh your page. I didn't put your invocations in there.
No.
I'm sorry.
Do you want me to reroll?
No.
Okay.
What was your
You want me to do math?
8, 9, 10, 11?
No, it'd have been plus 6.
6?
Because it was 2 separate beams that I had to. Yeah.
Oh,
And if it's plus
you
3
were
on
shooting
each,
twice?
it's, it just says, oh,
Oh, then roll me another to hit. If you want to hit the same guy, you
yeah,
can
only.
with Eldritch Blast when it has more than one beam, you
Oh,
shoot twice,
oh, okay.
and you can
12.
target 2 different people. 12.
Yeah.
12 is a miss.
Fine.
Is that gonna end your turn?
Yeah.
All right, that brings us back to good old Roger Boy.
Okay, so a few questions.
Go ahead.
Um, So I was looking up breastplate. It's actually 14 plus dex, but max of 2.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have to specify that the breastplate was arcane armor, or is that just added to my character sheet when you added the levels?
I think I have to put it in there, but I don't know where yet.
No,
I'm
because
currently
it's the
filling out certain things for your character.
yeah, it's good because it's giving me like the launcher and stuff, and I don't know, but basically, if you basically, I'd want to change it to studied leather just because that's 12 plus on. It's the same AC, but just for my own mental thing, doesn't have to be done right now. If there's shit that has to be added to it, but it's all because my AC, as I said, the AC changed the same. The other thing is about shoot. Because it's
Yep.
a cantrip, it doesn't give me like a plus anything on it.
Yes.
Is that meant to be like I don't know if like an actual like shot from a physical weapon was giving me a plus. I don't remember. It's also low.
I mean, technically, it's just a reskin of Firebolt, but
Okay, that's fine.
I'll figure out how to fix it. But it should be adding your dex because it's technically a ranged weapon.
That's what I mean because so it should be +7 to hit and +4 on top of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good
So
to know.
just roll Peter Pan and add your +4 to your
When I rolled a 1d10, yeah.
yeah. Until I
Uh,
figure out how to make the special item better.
is lightning launcher an action? Yeah, lightning launcher's got to be an action.
Yes.
It literally tells me it's an action. I don't know why I asked that question. Okay, and the other thing is because it replaces my hand. How does that work with the hook?
For
So the arcane armor replaces lost limbs and stuff.
yes.
So
It would not replace the hook because technically the hook is a construct. So you would just regrow the stump of an arm and not have anything above the wrist.
so it doesn't replace the hand.
No, you would have to rebuild your hook if you lost your arm.
Okay, so it's still a hook. That's all I wanted to know.
Yep.
Okay, doke. Well, I've just gotten a cool new toy, so I might as well like. No one's within 3.
I've also updated your spells and stuff now.
Yeah. I saw that. Cool. Oh yeah, I've got booming blade, but booming blade's worse than my rapier right now. Got it. Wait, it's a bonus action.
Booming Blade is an additional thing you can add on to your attack.
Oh shit.
It's kind of like Green Flame Blade. It's just this one, if they move, then they get fucked.
Okay, then I would like to stabby the one in front of me because I'm about to fuck his life up.
Alright, roll me to hit. Are you using Booming Blade or just general stab?
No, I'm using booming blade. We're gonna nuke this motherfucker until next week.
Alright, do me a stab.
Nah, you better hit. Yes, 22. That definitely
That's
hits.
a definite hit.
Okay, so 1d8 plus 4 is 8 damage plus booming blade is
Booming Blade, I think, only actually deals damage when they move. Let me read. Weapon 5 feet on a hit, target suffers. The weapon attack.
oh, okay, fair enough. That's my bad. Shouldn't have rolled that 3.
Yes, it is definitely a you can't get away. If you try to get away from me, you're going to hurt kind of a spell.
Okay, so it's what was it? It was 8 damage. I need to roll sneak attack. 13 damage. That was a lot less than I was expecting, but this is fine.
All right. As you drive your rapier into the golem, you hear something snap, and he kind of goes limp for a second, and the light in his faceplate goes out, and then it just flickers back to life and slowly starts to pull itself back up. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, but I do have one more question.
Go right ahead.
Do you have Tasha's Cauldron of everything?
Yes.
You might want to, in the campaign, you might want to share stuff because I can't actually see repeating shot. Like I can't actually see them. It says that you have to go to marketplace. Lol.
The repeating shot?
Yeah, for the infusion you've given me.
Oh.
No, in a ship.
Basically what it does is if you put it on any kind of ranged weapon that has the reload feature, you no longer have to reload.
Oh, that's quite sick. Good to know. Good to know.
And that's not from Tasha's. That is from Eberron with the Artificer stuff.
Ah. They was telling me Tasha's, but fair enough.
That's weird. Maybe they put it into Tasha's as well.
Oh, it says and Eberron. Yeah, they put it into Tasha's as well.
I got it through Eberron, that's all I know.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is the end of your turn, bringing us back to the golems. Golem number 1. You know what? I'm going to roll him a Constitution saving throw. He's trying really hard to get back up, but he seems dazed. Like you snapped something important inside, and he just can't move yet. Golem number 2 got dragged from his target, and is very upset about that. He is going to come over here, and we'll count you over here, and he's going to try and smack the source of that. So, Nikki, we have an attack coming your way.
But
That is an 18. I do believe. Yes, that hits.
yeah, it does. How
Alrighty.
much damage, please?
That is 8 damage to you.
Okay.
Golem number 3 got attacked. He didn't really get attacked. He got spat at. Oh wait, Shadow, did you go after 2 or 3?
I went
with
after.
your arrow.
I went with my arrow. I went after 1.
You went after 1. Alright, so he has not. Yeah. Yeah,
Really?
he probably would have. He would have gotten upset because Froggy went after him. So he's going to move up to poor little Sky, and he's going to try and do a smack.
Now fuck.
Oh, that's a hit. That's a 23.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
It's only 5 damage, though.
Alright, that's not too bad. Here we go. Hit points. Okay.
And that is going to end their turn.
You
That
said
is
5
damage. Yes.
Okay. There we go.
That is their turn. Shadow, a golem just hit your best friend. What are you going to do about it?
Beat his ass.
Bring it.
Let's see. Just trying to make sure I use a spell that's not gonna fuck anything up.
So you're casting yourself a spell?
Can I make something grow smaller if it doesn't want to?
I do believe you can. It just has to be a
If the target is unwilling, you can make a con save.
exactly. Yeah, that's what I wanted.
The golems probably have a really big con save, or they'd probably make those saves though, considering they're fucking golems. I don't know. Well, fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead and cast. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Hunter's Mark. I think actually I'm just gonna do that.
Hunter's mark as your bonus.
Yeah, on 3. And then okay, Hunter's Mark just does
It gives you extra damage when you hit him.
just whenever I hit him, period. Oh, but
Yep.
it's a weapon. It has to be a weapon attack. Okay, it cannot be another spell. Okay. Alright, yeah, fuck it, I'll just use my so that's my bonus action for that, and then my action, I'm just gonna hit him with my bow.
Alrighty, roll me a hit.
That is a 22,
That's a definite hit.
and that is 10 damage. I got the maximum amount of damage.
Is that plus your hunter's mark?
Oh, sorry, plus Hunter's Mark. What is that, a 1d6?
I do believe so.
Uh,
Hunter's mark.
Just double
Yeah,
check.
1d6.
Cool. 1d6. Let me roll that. That's another 5 on top of my 10. 15.
All right. Do us all a favor and tell us, really, how this golem who disrespected your poor little frog so much dies.
Does the golem have a mouth?
It has one of those like Spartan style helmets without the plumage, so it's got that little T eye frame, and that's about it. The rest of it is just lights on the inside.
Okay. Well, it goes straight through the middle of that little T iframe and through his head and out the other side.
All right, as you loose your arrow, it flies straight through that little eye slit, and as it pierces through, you hear a slight cracking sound of crystal, and then a loud crunching noise as the tip of the arrow comes out the back, and it drops like a rock.
Okay, good.
Anything else from you?
I don't think there's anything else I can do. I already used my my action and my bonus action, so no.
Alrighty. That brings us to Mr. Grumpy Old Man.
Since dude's up in my grill, think I'm going to summon my staff from the hole in my back and give him a good whack.
Alrighty, give it a good whack.
17 to hit.
17. You know what? I want this to happen so bad, I'm going to drop his AC by 1. Give him a whack.
That's 9 damage.
Alrighty. As you give him the whack, delete him. You crunch into his skull, and then you hear a voice in the back of your head. That says, just like that, one more time. And you feel the urge to hit him again.
Do I get to hit him again?
Yes, you do.
Oh, it's a 14.
Oh, I'm sorry. That. Anything else you would like to do?
No, I ain't got nothing else.
Alrighty, that brings us to our angry girl.
For having the audacity to smack me, I shall smack it back.
Give him a good old whack.
21.
That is a definite hit.
Why
All
are
you
you like
young,
this?
spry whippersnappers.
Non-Qui, refresh your page.
So the one on the damn 4 from my great axe. I just tried to baseball swing it and hit him.
You definitely did. Let's see. Do you have any bonus action stuff you can do? Not really.
No.
Alrighty. Would you like to move?
Oh.
Alrighty, that brings us back around to our good old pirate buddy.
Okay. I would like to put my sword away, grab my wrist where the hook is with my actual hand, move my wrist about, flexing the hook. I'm gonna take in the fact that I finally got my armor. And can we say that around the hook, for lightning launcher, it kind of like forms like a magical like cannon quickly to shoot it?
So you're going to try and use your armor
Yeah.
for lightning launcher?
Yeah.
Alrighty. As you are fiddling with it and trying to, get your armor feeling right, you almost instinctively flex a muscle that you don't really flex that often in your arm, and the hook slides in, and panels start to pop out and make a slight cone on the front of your wrist. Very a
Yeah.
la Mega Man style.
Yeah, that was what I was going for. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, let's roll this attack. 15. Right.
Unfortunately, you pop it. It singes the side, and he kind of convulses slightly, but it does not do any damage.
Motherfucker.
You haven't had your armor in a little while. It's kind of foreign.
Is my walk speed 40 feet?
Your walk speed currently. Let me go to your.
Or is that
over here.
35 with the 5 from the armor?
Your movement speed is currently 35.
Okay, so this with the 5 from the armor, right? That's what I wanted to know. And I'm gonna disengage on my mouse over here. Is that 35
Alrighty.
feet?
Is that gonna end your turn?
Yes. One square rope.
Alright. That brings us back to the golems. Mr. Golem number 1 definitely does not like the fact that you moved away, and he finally gets whatever the heck he was trying to get going, working. And he hobbles his way up over here. Golem number 2, I think he is going to. Let's just. Okay. Nankui, you are 1 through 3. And Nikki, you are 4 through. No.
Yeah, you're right. 1 through
4
3,
through
4 through
6.
4 through
6.
6.
There we go. He's going after the turtle. Here is one whack. That is an 18 for the turtle. I do believe that hits the turtle.
I have an AC of 19.
It does not hit the turtle. That
You
brings
see this
us.
turtle get real fucking agile real quick. He sees this incoming blow and just slides to the right.
It's almost like you're remembering the good old days. Shadow.
Yes.
We have 2 golems left. One looking like absolute trash and like he is just barely getting his servos to move. One who just tried to smack an old man. What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna go ahead and use a spell. I'm gonna go ahead
Alrighty.
and use. Well, only damaging spell other than cantrips. Yeah, I'll just use cantrip actually. Never mind. I'm just gonna go ahead and use firebolt.
So you pull on a little cord that is wrapped around the handle of your bow, and it just folds back into the book. Roll me a
Okay.
hit.
Ooh, 13.
That's a miss.
God damn it.
These guys are tanky.
Let's
Anything
see here.
else?
What the fuck does this do? No, that's not gonna be useful. I don't think there's anything else I can do except Misty Step, so no.
We still have Sky.
Oh, good point. Then I'll use her then.
Who's she
Hippity-hoppity,
going
take you
after?
off the property. 1.
Alrighty. Is she going for a bite or is she going for the tongue lashing?
Let's see here. I am going to make her bite it.
Alrighty, roll me a hit.
+4. Okay. God damn it. That's not gonna hit. It's 9.
Unfortunately,
Fucking rip.
these things are just too big for her mouth currently.
Okay. Well, shit. Nothing else I can do.
If no one else is
Alrighty.
going to say it, I will. That's what she said.
I mean, Nikki was over here snorting, so. Non-Qui, what are we gonna do with your newfound memories?
So, with my newfound memories, you're going to see me twirl this staff with much more agility than before and go in for just a bunch of strikes with my claws.
Roll me a hit.
18.
That hits.
And that is 2 damage.
2 damage on number 3.
I'm going to hit him again.
Hit me.
Since this is my first time, can I switch back, or do I have to keep using my my fist, or can I use my staff as well in between?
Technically, your staff is a monk weapon.
Okay, sweet. Then yeah, I'm gonna do that. And another 18.
All right, roll me some damage.
4 points.
He is looking like absolute shit. Do you have
Right.
anything left in the tank?
I do. I'm gonna burn a key point and flurry of blows and punch him again.
Alrighty.
Oh damn! For a 9.
Okay.
Can I do
That's-
another key point and punch him again, or do I only get to do that once per turn?
I think that's only a one time around. We'll see what happens next. Is that going to be the end of your turn?
No, because it says flurry of blows. After you make the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to do 2 unarmed strikes as your bonus. So wouldn't I have 1 more?
Yes. Yeah. Let's say yes.
Oh, and that is a dirty 20.
Okay. We don't even need to roll dice because your modifier will kill him. Tell us how he dies.
So after resummoning his staff, he swirls it around his head and makes contact with the just giant gnarled staff end of this mace head and smacks it into the side of the golem, caving in its skull and just bringing it to the ground.
Nice. Would that be the end of your turn?
After I look around satisfied, like, yes, this is what it's supposed to be, I end my turn.
All right, Nikki. A golem just got absolutely wrecked by Grandpa.
I'm just gonna turn away from where the corpse of that thing was and say, okay, we're gonna try this again, and I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast at the other one.
Alrighty, gonna go 2 blasts.
Yeah,
Roll me 2 hits.
an 11 and a 22.
The 22 will hit. We don't even need to roll damage. Tell me how these metal shards from your glorious axe rip this thing to shreds.
Or just level the axe, like I'm trying to aim it, and that purple shoots out again and just like a laser beam.
Alrighty, as you point your axe out and the metal shards start to zoom off one after another, it's almost like it's a chainsaw of purple light and metal shards that just cuts him down the middle. We are now out of initiative. What shall we do next?
I would like to see if I can get anything useful off the golems.
These guys, not really. The only
Nope.
thing you can see is this small red gem that seems to be slowly pulsating. It is another golem core.
I am taking it.
Now that we're, not fighting things, is there anything interesting in here?
There's a bunch of boxes.
Wait,
Is there
how many?
anything I just kind of look?
What was that?
How many golem cores do I have now? Because I forgot to add them last week.
I think I gave 2 out. I think I gave 1 to Non-Qui and 1 to Angry Girl. I'll just add 1 into yours. There's
Nope.
nothing really important about them. They don't do anything that you
No,
know
I
of.
got one.
Could I make a homunculus servant with it?
Are you going after all of the corpses?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna add 3 golem cores to your thing. Other than that, it's just a bunch of scrap metal and not really any useful items.
I've already got some
And
scrap metal, so I'll leave it for now.
are we inspecting the barrels?
Of course.
Yes.
I'll inspect the ones closest to me here.
Alrighty. 22 and 19. So, as you guys are picking through this, you find a whole bunch of food that both looks old but not rotten at the same time, and yet still smells right. It's almost like a joke of food, or what somebody would, if you told somebody what food looked like, would what they would come up with.
Okay.
And you just see like an assortment of armors and let me roll over here. Let me roll that. You find 2 potions of healing and 5 more potions of quick healing.
Who finds them?
Uh, let's just say even. Shadow finds 1 and 3, and Nikki finds 1 and 2.
Okay.
I'm just like doing this as a group thing, so if you don't really want certain people to find certain things, we'll just say that
Nice.
collectively, as you guys are ransacking this room, that's what you find.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can distribute it as you want. That's 2 normal potions of healing and 5 potions of quick healing, which you should have 1 each in your inventory already, so you can add more to your stuff as you want. It's just a bunch of
You,
just weird-looking food. Yes.
you said there was some armor. I don't have any on me currently. So is there any that I would want to like?
Nikki inventory. I mean, I don't think you really would benefit from armor. I can check.
My AC is 11, so that's why
Why is your AC 11? Your AC is 16.
not on mine. It's not.
Why is your AC? Is it because the Constitution? It's probably because the Constitution. Let me fix that. Anyways, what are we doing?
Well, if we ransack the room, I'm going over to the door and I'm gonna listen. Oh fuck yeah! Is it locked?
Roll me a investigation.
17.
It is not locked. Why is that not working?
Then I'm gonna wait for people to get into position around me, and I'm gonna kick that shit open again.
Were you just checking to see if it was locked, or are you also listening for what's on the other side?
No, I'm not listening. I'm just gonna kick that shit open.
All right. What do you think would be the last thing that went through his mind as he kicks the door open?
Let's kill some more shit. That's why we didn't bother checking. We want to get out and we want to kill every motherfucker that put us in here.
Alrighty.
I'll ready my lightning launcher too. So if anything comes into view within 90 feet, it's getting shot up. If it looks hostile.
As you kick the door open, the room makes that sucking sound once again. And it just seems to be like the room behind you when you first came out, how it's just so bland and basically just seems like a generic room. Same basic thing, and you got one more of your big old golems. This one kind of looks like the one that you just killed, and another one of the same variety, and a small little doll in the far corner.
Yeah, the doll's getting it.
Going after the doll?
Going after the doll. Because I imagine that would be the first thing that I saw, and I don't know if it's actually even anything, but strictly speaking, that would probably, because that's closest to like where I'd be looking as I open it. I think the golem's a bit in an awkward position, and the golem to the bottom is, I'm guessing the door swings open that way in my head, so yeah, that makes the most sense to me. Oof, 13. I don't hit shit. Apparently, I am useless with this armor.
1 second. Apparently, I don't actually own the frickin' doll that I'm trying to use. What was your roll?
13.
Oh, that hits.
Oh shit.
It's just a small little doll in the side of the room.
I've definitely just killed a kid, haven't I? Alright. 9 damage. I don't think I get anything else on top of that, because, yeah, I don't. Sick. 9 damage.
Alrighty. Everyone, roll me some initiative.
What happens when I shoot it?
Oh, you blow a good old sized hole in her dress.
Fair enough. 17 for initiative.
I got 20.
I got a 6.
Oh no, mine's technically 18. Because I think you
Uh,
said my charisma was +1.
Roger was 18, you said?
Well, yeah, because you said my initiative was +5.
You got a 6. What was yours again, Jason?
30, 20.
Shadow, what's your initiative, buddy?
I got a 17.
I got a rock.
Can I roll for shit?
I don't know, kid. I really don't.
That's what you get for being a shit snake.
Oh,
This
We've got
one
a
there.
very not dexterous snake, the absolute worst cat in the world, and a fucking god turtle. Fair enough.
So first off, as soon as everything gets kicked off, the loud bang startles, for some reason, these two golems, and they fall over because they rolled a nat 1. And that starts us off with, where is prone? There it is.
so I'm not. What?
What?
You said so I'm not going last?
No, you're not. Non-Qui, your friend just shot a doll with a bolt of lightning that seems to be slowly burning her dress. And he scared the crap out of two golems. What are we gonna do?
He can't see any of this from his positioning, by the way.
No.
Well, you would have heard a loud clanking noise from the inside.
Would it have sounded like somebody fell over?
Definitely.
Alright. Then you would see this old wannabe Ninja Turtle run in and start beating on this dude with his walking stick.
Alrighty. Roll me a hit.
Since he's prone, would I have advantage? Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
18 on the first.
That's a hit.
I love how your guy went from old man to realizing he was a monk, and now he's a ninja turtle. When you're running,
5 damage there.
Really just stole the inspiration from Kung Fu Panda, didn't you?
Push.
Then gonna burn another key point and beat the shit out of this dude 2 more times.
All right, do me a smack.
don't forget the advantage.
It was 11 on both. Then 21 on my third.
All right, roll me some damage on that third one.
7.
And as the golem looks up at you from the ground, oh so sadly with his emotionless face, you can almost hear him mutter the words "Why?" as you smack him in the face. Is that gonna end your turn?
Yeah.
Roger. A ninja turtle just whizzed past you like he doesn't have a false hip and beat the crap out of a golem. And the doll has yet to move.
Maybe.
What are you gonna do?
I wanna shoot the door between the eyes.
Roll me a
Not with
hit.
with the rapier. Oh, that's a natural 1.
Alrighty. As you pull the trigger for your shoot, you hear a loud chunk. You're gonna have to spend your next action to unjam your gun before you can use it again.
Well, one side surely. Surely the other side's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna move down here then. Fuck it.
Is that gonna be your turn?
Yeah.
Alrighty. You can't see this, but basically everyone else can. But the doll over here, the pieces that you blew off of it kind of knit back together, like the cloth just the strands just kind of weave back into each other and pulls it back together. And it starts to giggle. Like ah, God, my throat. Anyways.
Wait, I have a
And
quick.
yes.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, no, I thought you're finished. Sorry, I'll have a question when you're finished.
It bolts its happy little feet over here. And let me see what it's going to do. You and Nikki, do you guys have your wisdoms in yet? Nankui, roll me a wisdom saving throw. And I will roll one for Nikki because she doesn't have that stat in yet.
17.
Not as rough as what's about to happen. Alrighty. Nankui, you save. So this does not affect you. Saving on a failed saving throw, the creature takes. You take 4 damage. As the laughing just sort of echoes back and forth inside your head, and it starts to just burn. And you are incapacitated for 1 minute. As you are overcome by you just start laughing uncontrollably for some reason. At the end of each turn, the creature can repeat the saving throw. Alrighty. So you cannot do anything until you make the saving throw. Shadow, you hear creepy fucking laughing coming from the room, and the old man just ran in like a ninja. Full on Naruto sprint. What we gonna do?
Wait. Before he takes his turn, real quick, I have a question.
What's up?
So the lightning launcher says it deals 1d6 lightning damage on a hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says once on each of your turns when you hit a creature with it, you can deal an extra 1d6 lightning damage to that target.
Yep.
So does that mean it does 2d6?
I think so. I think that's a
I'm
one-time use, though.
So yeah, but basically, I'm assuming if you use it twice, you can only do that once.
Exactly.
All right, can I roll another 1d6 because I didn't do that before?
Go for it.
I didn't realize that was a thing. Thank you. And then yeah, Shadow can take his turn. I'll just clarify. That's
Fine.
another 4. That's another 4 damage.
Okay.
My
All
bad.
right, Shadow. That's everything? Good? Okay. Shadow. Creepy laughing, Ninja Turtle, Naruto run. Nikki seems to be indisposed and
Okay,
laughing
then.
for some reason.
I'm gonna just kind of peek my head around the corner here.
There is a very small Victorian style doll with a porcelain face just standing there with her head slightly tilted to one side and just laughing.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use acid arrow. Actually,
I would like to point out though, these golems here do not look as rusty as the ones you fought before.
oh, okay then. They're definitely gonna be tougher to fight. All right, good to know.
So
Okay,
you're going for acid arrow?
I'm gonna go for acid arrow on the dolly if I can.
Alrighty, roll me some acid arrow.
Oh, does an 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
Yay! All right. Um,
Roll me that dabblage.
I'm waiting for the damage to roll itself. There we go. That's 11 damage.
Oof.
Um,
As you hit the dolly, she kind of collapses to the floor and just writhes there for a moment.
on the
Just
end
still
of her next
twitching.
turn, she takes so on hit takes 44 acid damage immediately and 2d4 acid damage at the end of its next turn.
Alrighty. Anything else from you?
Let's see here. Well, that was my action. I'm gonna go ahead and get Froggy. 5, 10, 15, and then I'm gonna no 20, 25,
I will
30.
point out that it hasn't stopped laughing. The pitch hasn't changed. It's just constantly laughing in the same voice, like nothing happened, but it is twitching and writhing on the floor.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking slaughter it. I don't like that thing. I don't like it. Let's see. I am just gonna have the frog try and bite it.
Roll me some dabblage. Well, roll me the hit.
Come on, goddammit. No! That's not gonna hit. That's a 7 to hit. Or no, an 8.
Unfortunately she's moving around too much to be bitten.
Darn it.
And maybe Mrs. Froggy is kind of worried about getting acid in her mouth.
Wait, did you roll with advantage?
She's not prone, she's just flavor-wise writhing around on the floor.
No.
That's me saying she's close to death.
Okay. Nothing I can really do there. I think I didn't use my full movement, did I?
I don't think so.
I think I used 25, so I might
As you came
just
from up here and came down here?
yeah, yes.
Yeah, then
I
you
believe
still
so.
got plenty.
Just
And
gonna
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You got 5 more for
yeah,
Froggy.
I thought so. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and use 5 of that. Step out of the way.
Technically, that would only be shifting so you're closer to Nankui. Because she
Yay.
is technically in this spot here.
Okay. Alright,
All set?
then all set. That's all I need to do.
Alrighty. Nikki, you cannot do a feckin' thing. So I'm going to roll you a wisdom save again to see if you break free at the end of your turn. That is not the right character sheet. I was wondering why it was +0. You wisdom save. Oh, that's a natural 20 for you, kid. So I'm gonna say you snap out of it and you still get your action, your turn. So you're laughing your ass off. You're having a great old time. You just don't know why, and then it clicks in your head, why the hell am I laughing? And then you realize this fucking doll screwed with your head. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna run up and try and Hulk smash the
Give
doll.
me a smack.
Because fuck you. You suck. What's it? 12.
That'll hit. She's just a wee little dolly.
Okay.
6.
Dolly is only tried only if it starts its turn with 0 hit points and doesn't regenerate. Okay. Tell me how you kill the dolly as it's sitting there laughing away, unchanged, just twitching on the floor.
Smash with axe.
All right, as you bring your broken axe down upon the dolly, it just kind of shreds and oozes away. Like all the fibers of the cloth that makes up the doll just turns into a really thick goo that slowly seeps into the stonework of the floor. Is that going to end your turn?
Yeah.
Finally brings us to the golems, who are going to all stand up. And this one here is going to give the good old turtle boy a smack. Oh, I apologize. Just be glad it was only one. He gets a critical hit on one of his 2 strikes because his arms are working better than the last ones you fought. So that is going to be a whopping 6 damage
Oh no.
on you from him. This boy here, not that one, this one, I can go. He's going to try his hardest to get over to his friends and fail miserably. That ends their turn. Nanhui, you just got smacked very weakly by a golem.
I return the favor.
Give him a whack.
Damn. 13.
13? Unfortunately, that's a miss.
And I only have 1 key point left, so I'm going to save it just in case, and I'll stand here looking pretty. Or, I guess, old and out of breath.
Alrighty.
Just see all the years catch up with me all of a sudden.
The Pepto-Bismol kicked in. Alright, Roger. That brings us to your turn. The laughing from the little dolly has faded, but is still somehow in the background. LJ?
Sorry, say that again. Oh,
It is your turn.
Okay. I will move back up. I'm not gonna bother fixing my weapon at this point. And I would like to shoot with lightning the one that Nanqui is next to.
Alrighty, roll me some dabblage. Well, not dabblage. Roll
13
me
again.
to hit. 13? Unfortunately, that is a miss. These guys have a heck of a lot of armor on them.
And then we're just gonna move back down because I don't want them to know where the lightning's coming from. They can just hear the sounds. Alright, that's gonna be me.
Alrighty, I, just for the sake of fun, I'm going to roll. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. That'd be fun. The laughing has yet to actually truly fade. It is still there. And just because of where you are standing, little doll hands are going to shoot up from the floor for one last attack from Little Dolly. She's going to use her attack called Grabby Hands. That is a natural 20 on Nikki.
Son of a. Okay.
You are now grappled to the floor, and you take 6, 8. That's calendar. I think that's 16 if my brain is working today, and which it doesn't always do. You take 16 damage as she grabs you and pulls you tight to the ground. Psychic damage. Each turn, grapple ends. Alright, you are grappled, which means you cannot move. And you take the your damage, but fortunately, as the hands grab up on you, god damn it, the laughing stops. So that brings us around to Shadow. You just saw tiny little baby hands reach up and grab Nikki. And then the laughing stopped. Nikki? Not Nikki. Cameron.
Yes.
It is your turn. You just saw baby hands grab Nikki.
Gotcha.
And then the laughing finally stopped.
Sorry, I thought you were talking to Harley. Let's see. Okay. Let me see what I can do here. God damn it. Okay.
I
Don't
will
know if it'll.
say there's not really anything you can shoot that is at her feet. It seems
Yeah.
like a death rolls kind of thing.
Well, fuck. Okay. There's not really anything I can do to. Well, wait. Hold on. You said death rolls?
Yes. As in it the last dish thing as it's heading towards the Rainbow Bridge.
10.
Basically, I'm saying that the doll is dead. This is the last thing it does before it leaves the field.
She's
So
stuck.
she's
Okay.
stuck until she can get out.
All right. Screw it. I just moved 10 feet. I'm just gonna go ahead and use. Oh man, I don't know what I want to use. Probably. Go ahead and use grease.
Where are you putting it?
Let me move 2 more feet here, or 5. Okay, that uses 20 feet of movement. I'm gonna go ahead and use grease. So it's what, a 10-foot square?
10-foot square.
10-foot square. Right there. Or right here.
Right there.
Yes.
Alrighty, is that gonna be your turn?
That's
Or
gonna
would you like
be.
to have Sky do something?
I'm gonna have Sky do something. I'm gonna go ahead and Oh, since I put grease down, so that the golem's gonna have to make a dex save right now.
I think it's on their turn. When
Grease
grease
appears, each creature standing in it.
Alrighty, deck save.
It is a
Are
13.
Not the most dexterous. He rolled a 19 with a 0 modifier.
God damn it. Okay. All right. So they're probably not gonna fall prone at all. But at least it's difficult terrain. Yeah. Okay. They don't fall prone at all again. Just want to make sure. All right. Then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use this guy here, and I'm gonna have her use her tongue attack. There we go. Okay. Finally, fuck. All right. That is a 22.
Oh, that's a definite hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit the golem. Is there any possible way I can try and hit it to knock it over?
If you, we'll do it this way. If you want to try and knock him over, you don't get to do damage.
That's fair. Okay. Yeah, I just want to do that. I want to knock him over.
In that case, roll me. What's her strongest physical stat?
Physical stat between dex and strength. Dex.
All right, let's have her roll a dex versus my strength to see if the golem can stay standing.
Okay. Do you want me to just roll a d20, or how do you want me to do this?
So roll a d20 and add her dex modifier.
Got it. Fuck. Well, that's a 12.
Just barely made it. I rolled an
Made it.
11.
Look at that.
So there's a bit of a struggle as she wraps her tongue around him, but ultimately the grease beneath his feet just, he doesn't have enough grip in that grease to be able to stay up, and he just falls flat on his face.
Good. That's what I wanted. All right. All right,
That
that's all
can
I'm
end
doing.
your turn.
I'm gonna move Frog a little bit more. Screw it. I'm gonna move Frog because I have 30 movement. I used what? I was here, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There we go. Okay. All right. Yep. Now I'm good. I am my turn.
Alrighty. Nikki, there's little hands grabbing at your feet. Would you like to get free of them?
Yes.
Roll me a strength check.
16.
All right. Describe to us how you break free from these tiny little baby hands.
Just start trying to pick up my feet, and then I pick one up and I stomp back on the foot, and then I do the same thing with the other one.
Alrighty. You are free to move.
Yay.
I didn't get to do much with the doll. I had to do something.
I'm going to just stay where I am and cast Eldritch Blast
Alrighty.
again.
Roll me a hit.
Seems to work.
Twice.
23. I'm going to shoot one at one and one at the other just because.
Alright. 23 is going in for 2 or 1.
Do 1. Sorry.
Alright. That's a hit on him.
And that is 6 damage.
6 damage on number 1. And number 2.
11 damage.
Unfortunately, it bounces.
Oh, wait. I forgot to roll the hit. I'm a dumbass.
Oh,
24 to hit. That was the damage. I rolled the damage. I hit the wrong
oh,
button.
okay.
So 24 to hit.
Technically, I'm supposed to make you do it with a disadvantage
So why?
because he's prone and all ranged abilities, magic included, have disadvantage. I'm sorry.
15.
Unfortunately, 15 doesn't hit.
Son of a bitch.
You did get the other one though.
The one time that I rolled good for my something, the damage.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I was just. Fuck.
Anything else you want to do for your move?
You're a curse upon my name.
I'm sorry. Well, Golem number 1 seems to be extremely confused because he just got hit with a bunch of metal shards and yanked halfway across the room. So, Mr. Golem here is going to go to the source of the beam and smack a hoe. You have 1, that's a 12, that's definitely going to miss. And 2, a 14, that's also going to miss.
Oh, mine was an 11.
No, your AC is 16. I don't know
Why
why
does it say 11?
I don't know why. I really don't. It might be your stats. It's your stats. Equals I'll figure out what's going on, but your AC is 16.
Okay.
Those are 2 misses from him. This golem here is going to not that. Going to stand up using half of his movement. That I want to delete this. And then come on. 5. That's all he needs to do. 10, because he wants to go after Froggy for licking his face. Alright, we got 2. Shadow, we got 2 coming towards Froggy.
Got it.
That's an 18
Fuck yeah, that hits.
and a 10.
The 10 does not hit, but the 18 does.
That is a whopping 5 damage.
Okay.
That ends their turn. Since he is inside the slime, he has to make a dex save. What is your DC?
Like the frog's GC?
No, for I think
Oh.
your spell is 13, right?
Oh yeah. For Greece. Yeah, 13.
Well, congratulations. He falls on his ass because of Greece.
Good.
And that ends their turn and brings us around to Nankui.
Which one looks the most fucked up?
The guy that you were fighting.
Is that
Yep.
this one?
Number 1.
Alright, then if I get over here, will I have advantage because of flanking?
Definitely.
Alright, then smack him.
Give it a good old smack.
Damn it. 16.
Oh, that's a miss.
I will burn my last key point, because fuck that.
Alrighty. Give me 2 more
21.
rolls. That's a hit.
3 damage.
He's looking rough. He's
And
like the last room. He collapses to the ground and his faceplate goes out, and then it just flickers back to life, and he's slowly lifting himself up.
last hit's a dirty 20.
All right, do me a whack. Do me some dabblage.
7.
How do you finish him?
For this one, I sweep the legs out from under him, and as he's, in the air, I cave in his chest with a strong smack and slam him into the ground.
And as he hits the ground, he just kind of scatters across the floor in many, many different pieces. Anything else from you, Mr. Ninja Turtle?
No, I'm huffing and puffing at this point. I'm looking haggard.
Alrighty. Roger, there's a heck of a lot of noise coming from that room that you're trying to avoid.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna get to about here, and then I might as well stab him up because I think I get sneak attack.
You do not, because there is an ally within 5 feet of you.
No, but the actual sneak attack is if there's someone within 5 feet. It's also so.
You have fancy footwork, which
Yeah, but there's
means
that
as long as you are
over.
by yourself, you get sneak attack. But if
Yeah,
there's
yeah, but
an ally within 5 feet, you do not.
yeah, but the actual sneak attack is if there's an ally within 5 feet. I do.
I'm pretty sure your class feature nullifies that.
If you make a military creature, that creature. Wait, I hate
Fancy
how sometimes.
footwork. Rakish
It's right.
hardiness.
If they, yeah. If no other creatures are within 5 feet of me, fine. I will bonus action just to get over here.
I mean, it's a very good thing, but you gotta fight by yourself.
And then yeah, I'll just stab him up because I still get the sneak attack this way because nothing is
Alright,
it.
do a stab.
Let's go, Davy Jones. 23. Let's go.
Alrighty, roll me some dabblage.
11 plus 5, 16.
Alrighty.
I
Anything
should
else?
have rolled that advantage, but no, that's it. Thanks.
So that's it?
Yep, because I had bonus action to get to where I was.
Alrighty, that brings us to good old Catboy. Shadow.
Meow.
This guy just smacked the crap out of your frog and got stabbed in the butthole.
I'm gonna just use. Well, I shouldn't use him. I'm not gonna use Infestation because that's con save. He's gonna make that 100%. I'm just gonna go Firebolt.
Alrighty.
Oh god damn it! That's not gonna hit. That's 8 damage or 8 to hit. That's not gonna hit.
Unfortunately, that is definitely a miss.
Well,
Wait, what did
shit.
you do?
He used Firebolt.
I mean, yeah, because it's prone, it's disadvantage in it. So
Let's see.
What's Miss Froggy gonna do?
I'm just gonna have her attempt to bite. That's all I can do.
Alrighty, roll me a hit.
God fucking damn it! Nope, that's a 2. It's not. It's not gonna work. Nope.
Just having
you
a
have a,
hard time biting these hard things.
I
you
guess
have
so.
advantage. You
Did
have
you do
advantage.
it? Very good
I
point. Did you do that with
I didn't do
advantage?
advantage for either.
Yeah, no.
Disadvantage was for you because he is prone. Advantage for her because it is prone.
Yeah,
So
Okay.
roll
prone.
me another hit.
Yeah, prone is disadvantage on range and advantage on melee.
That still might not hit because that's a 16.
Oh, you needed 2 more points.
Yep. Nope. Nothing. Because I rolled a 12.
Unfortunately, they are just too greasy to bite.
It's fine. I got him immobilized. I don't give a shit.
Is that gonna end your turn?
Yep. That's all I can do.
All right, Nikki. There's a greasy golem just flopping around on the floor there.
I just step up and pull my axe up over my head like I'm chopping wood and smack him.
Roll me a hit with advantage.
$16.
That's with advantage?
Yeah. Plus 6 to hit, and I rolled a. I don't know. The 10 was the highest I rolled.
You're not lucky at all.
I wasn't kidding. I've been rather
Well,
confused and frustrated.
unfortunately, it just slides off his armor. You hit him dead center, but there's just too much grease and there wasn't enough power behind it, and it just slides off the side and digs a hole in the ground.
I have not done a damn thing this whole time.
You've done plenty. Is that the end of your turn, kiddo?
Yeah,
Alrighty.
there ain't shit else I can do. I don't know.
He's going to stand up and turn around and go after Roger because he did not like getting poked in the butt. You got two swings coming at you there, Roger.
Fine by me.
You got a 17
Yeah, that hits.
and an 11
That does not.
with a grand total of 5 damage.
Ouch. Motherfucker.
Alrighty, that ends his turn, which means he needs to make that dex save again. And he rolls 19 this time. He's standing strong. That brings us back around to Nankui.
Alright,
By the way, how is everybody else looking since we're on the healer's turn?
I'm trying to.
12?
What about Miss Froggy?
Froggy is not looking that great. About half.
I'm at 12 out of 49.
So Nikki's looking like shit. Froggy's looking rough. Just
alright,
for a little update.
then I will toss a Cure Wounds at Nikki.
If I remember right, Cure Wounds is a touch spell, so you would have to move up.
Oh, alright, then I'm gonna get close. Oh, God. Gonna get close and, yep, touch and heal her for 5 points. 2 plus 3.
Yay!
Woo!
Thank
5
you.
points!
To be fair, that's like almost half of our current HP, so it's good shit.
Keep in mind, you also have those quick potions you can use as a bonus action.
Okay.
Anything else from you, Nankui?
After doing that, I will back off to my corner.
Alrighty. Is that the end of your turn, then?
It is, sir.
Alrighty. Roger, this thing just tried to smack you, and he just could not. His arms are just too damn greasy.
Because he stood back up.
He stood back up, and he stayed up this time.
Alright, I'm gonna disengage over here.
Alrighty, that's your bonus disengage, or are you going to use action?
Yes, I'm going to shoot it with my lightning launcher.
Alrighty. Roll me a hit.
Have not hit with this yet. Let's go. But it's an 11 to hit.
Good lord, how? You have like a +7 on that damn thing.
I know. I mean, I hit the door once, but that's about it. Alright, and we're just gonna rub my temples, looking frustrated, and yeah, that's gonna be the
You
end of
know
my
what?
turn.
You know what? Hold on. This is lightning. Roll it with advantage because he is made out of metal.
And he's on grease. We'll go again. That's a 12 to hit.
Yeah.
Slightly better.
Hey, that could technically start a fire, yeah?
Yeah, that's it's fine. It's just
Okay,
Some-
that's
some nights
that's
it
not
goes
fair.
like this. Some nights it goes like this. It's cool.
All right, is that going to be the end of your turn then?
Yeah.
I tried.
It's all
That
good.
brings us to Shadow. We have an angry golem.
Let's see what I can do here. Alright. Over 2, I'm gonna try, or for 1, I'm gonna try Firebolt again.
Alrighty,
Okay.
give me a hit.
That's a 13. It's not gonna hit.
What is up with everyone's dice all of a sudden? There's one target.
I don't know.
Just for some gets and shiggles, roll me a d6 and tell me if it's odds or evens.
The dice god has said fuck us in
Evens.
particular.
Alrighty. As the firebolt glances off the armor, the grease that has been covering this thing erupts into flames.
Yay.
So this is now
Oh god.
Oh, I'm fucked.
this. This. Oh, it's not that big.
Don't worry.
No.
No,
Only
no,
the
it's
grease
it's
pit.
it's as big as the square. Don't worry.
This is now all fire.
Yay.
And I'm going to roll 3. Yeah, 3d6. That is 7 fire damage to the golem because he is burning and screaming and just not having a good day. Anything else from Mr. Furry?
Well, I'm gonna try and use the frog if I can. It'd probably be fine if I tried to knock him prone again, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna try that.
Gonna give him the good old licky lick?
Yes. I'm just gonna try to knock him prone one more time. Oh, that definitely is gonna make it, no question. That is a 19 plus 4.
Definitely.
Yeah, so he's still gonna
Alright,
be knocked
let's
prone
do
again.
that. Let's do that dex strength roll competition
Oh, yeah, 19 plus 4. That's what I did.
for your dex.
That's what was the plan. That's what I was doing, yeah.
Oh, you
I was
gotta roll
knocking
to
him.
hit.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay, I understand now. So I hit. I definitely hit.
Yes, definitely
So
hit.
now I do a d20 again.
Yep, plus your dex mod.
That's a 17 plus 4.
Definitely knocks him on his ass.
Okay.
Into the flames he goes.
Alright, that's it.
Alrighty, that brings us to the angry lady with an axe. He is prone. You have advantage.
Try and whop him again.
Smack him with a stick.
A natural, well, dirty 20 actually.
That is a hit. Roll me the dabblage.
Oh, thank the Lord. 13.
Tell me how you finally kill this last standing man.
It's not standing.
Exactly. How does he die?
Just lift my axe up and scream, I'm not fucking doing this again! Wham!
Alrighty. As you scream your glorious war cry, he just bisects on the floor, leaving nothing behind besides a pit of burning oil. We are now free to do whatever we would like.
Fucking Lord. I'm gonna use one of my healing potions. You
Is
said I have a
that
regular one, right?
You have one regular potion. You should have it in there.
I don't. I only have the quick one. There we go. That one.
It is 2d4 plus 2. So Nikki is giving herself a good old glug glug. What's everyone else doing?
is there anything of note on the doll?
On the doll?
Mm-hmm.
The doll melted away into a puddle of ooze that seeped into the floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Creepy shit.
Then I would like to listen by this door.
Alright, roll me a perception check.
Ooh, +2. Let's do it. Rolls tonight have been great. 14. That's not terrible.
14. Is it just plus 2 to you?
Well, currently.
Perception.
I don't have my wisdom yet, technically.
You have a plus 4. So that was. What was your roll?
Wait, this says +3. But my D&D app on my phone says +2. That's
Weird.
very strange. What was my roll? 12.
12. Alrighty. You set your ear up to the door. and you hear some very disturbing and wet slurping noises coming from behind the door.
Like,
And occasionally some clanking of bone upon stone.
Bone upon stone. Okay. I'm not even gonna bother to check if the door's locked, so I'm just gonna try and kick it open.
This door is locked.
Alright, then I'm gonna pick it.
Alright, roll me a
Gotta
sleight of
be
hand.
plus 10. 17.
It's a bit rough, but you do manage to get the door to unlock.
Every door will unlock before me.
Are we opening the door?
We are indeed.
Alrighty then.
I wanna do it.
Did we
I
check the
wanna
other
do
door?
No, we'll
No,
do that
we did
after. We'll
not.
just clear out everything.
Behold 2 giant snails.
Did they notice us?
Well, you kicked the door open, so yes. Well, they're not
Does any
snails. They're very obviously giant slugs.
right? Does anyone notice anything interesting about this room? Like anyone getting a feeling that we need to be
Not
here?
really.
Alright, then I'm
You
gonna
do
close the door.
notice that there are little drains in every corner, like you have seen in basically every single room.
Why do I feel like there's something about these drains? Because you keep bringing them up, but they're too tiny to be anything.
Are they?
Well, yeah, you said they were tiny.
Yeah. They're tiny, but are they too tiny to be anything?
Alright, well, I'm gonna close the door because slugs can't work doors, and I'm gonna walk over to the drain.
Alrighty. What are you gonna do with the drain?
I don't know, what can I do with the drain?
I mean, you can try and look inside of it. You can try and listen to it. You can try to open it.
I mean, I'll try and open it.
Alrighty. Roll me a strength check.
I don't have
I
my
don't think
strength
you
yet.
have your strength yet. So roll me a d20
Okie doke.
and
Let's
add
go
1.
D20. Add 1.
Yep.
Did you say add 1?
Yep.
14.
It is stuck in there like a motherfucker. It almost seems like it's melded to the stone despite it's made out of metal.
Alright. Snake lady, come over here.
You do notice as you're pulling on it that there's a lot of very tiny, like, tinking noise, kind of like somebody tapping on a window or tapping on some stone with a pen. And it seems to get more agitated as you pull on the grate.
This suddenly seems like a bad idea, but Snake lady, can you pick this up, please? Can you open this up?
we'll try and do a good yank.
Can she have advantage on it because I'm helping?
Sure. Roll me a strength check with advantage.
Let's go.
The first one's a nat 1.
Well, that's why you have advantage.
Thank God. And 18, 21.
Nice.
All right. You both grab onto it and you heft and you huffed and you yank. It doesn't seem like it's gonna come, and then just crack, and it comes loose. And as you look at it, it very clearly was fused to the stone around it. You just broke the damn floor.
Does anything happen?
Not yet.
I mean, can I look inside now that there's no thing?
Yes, you can. Do you have your perception? Yes. Yes, you do. Roll me an investigation check.
Okay, dope. Let's go 17.
It's very hard to see inside there and it's very dark, but you swear you see a very faint, like the ghost of a memory of a tiny little light inside. And then there's another one, and another one, and then there's 7, then 14, and they just seem to be growing in number the longer you sit there and watch.
What little lights and like effectively tunnel or pipes?
It seems to be like an irrigation pipe.
I mean, I can just keep staring at it and see what happens.
Do you?
You sure? If the lights are just growing, I'll just pretend I'm mesmerized. Like, this shit's cool. Trippy.
Alrighty. As these lights multiply in number, eventually the blackness inside the pipe is gone, and there's nothing but this dull red glow. And do you look away?
Does it seem like it's emanating from something, or is it just a glow, like a
Oh,
just
definitely. Each
like,
individual light seems to be swaying slightly as it's sitting there, but they are all one massive mass.
Alright, can I reach in with the hook and try and like grab it? Or grab one?
You can try.
I would like to try.
All right.
I don't want to lose my other hand doing this.
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Alright, come on, big money. 29.
You stick your arm in there and you fish around and you feel something grab you instead of you grabbing onto it.
This is fine.
How do you react to being grabbed?
Well, what grabs me?
You don't know yet.
No, but like, what's it feel like? Does it feel like
you
a
just
hand grabs
feel-
me, or like a tentacle, or
It feels like two little metallic arms just suddenly wrap around the hook and tug.
I mean, I'm too big to go through the grate, right?
I mean, in one piece.
I mean, I'm gonna see what happens for a moment, and if it seems like they're trying to pull me into the grate, I'm gonna resist.
As you sit there and wait, you feel 2 more little metal pieces wrap around the hook, and then 2 more, and then 2 more, and more, and eventually they run out of space on the hook, and they start grabbing around your wrist, and then your arm. Do you keep it in there?
Yes.
Eventually, they run out of space to grab your arm.
Eventually, they have to come out, so we'll see what happens.
Roll me a d20 and add 1.
Just in case, I'm gonna brace, like I'm gonna grab him and just in case they try and freaking yoink all of a sudden.
12.
Tear off your arm into the pipe.
12?
Yeah.
You feel the little metal arms that seem to be just coating your skin yank with surprising power. And
So
you
happy
just
that it's
suddenly flop face first into the stonework. Nikki, roll me a strength check.
Fair enough.
An 11.
With advantage.
If I
I'm
just face
assuming Roger's not just gonna let this happen.
Well, yeah, of course not. So I basically just face planted the metal, right? Or just the wood.
Basically, you get yanked into the corner of the. Your face is currently in between these 2 walls.
All I can say is I'm sorry. I tried to help.
Wait, you have advantage.
Got a 10 and an 11.
11?
Yeah,
Alrighty.
10 and an 11.
And what was your roll, Roger?
12.
Is anybody else going to try and help?
I can if you want. Let's see, let me.
Well, I think your thingy's stronger than the
What do you mean,
toad. The toad is it a toad or a frog?
Frog.
It's a frog.
I think
I'll
the
have the
frog's
frog.
stronger than you.
Yeah, I'll have the frog help. Oh, definitely is stronger than me. Okay, frog will help. What am I
Roll
doing?
me a strength check with advantage.
Let's see here. So just what? My modifier or
Mhm.
Just a
just
strength
D20
check.
or
Yeah.
So for her, it would be +2.
All right, that is. You said with advantage.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so 13 for the first roll, and a 17 for the second roll. There we go.
Is that total or is that +2?
That's total.
Alrighty. As Roger gets yanked face first into the wall, his arm sinking into the hole up to the socket, and Nikki is just grabbing at clothing, yanking, but the clothing is just not giving her a good enough grip. Sky just hobbles over and wraps her tongue around Roger's waist, and just full on howl at the moon just yanks back and pulls Roger free. His arm completely and totally encased in tiny little stone pyramids that have a single dot on one side that is glowing a faint red. It kind of looks like a D4 in size and shape.
Wait, but there's one of them or a bunch of them?
Oh, there's hundreds.
So little pyramids along my arm, and with one face red.
Yes.
All right, can I inspect the pyramids?
Yes, you can. Roll me an investigation.
Oh, that was almost so good. 13.
I think your head is still pounding from being slammed into the wall.
Pro
Anybody
key.
else want to try and look at these little dudes?
Sure.
All right, roll me a d20, kid, and add. Let me get back to your character. Add me.
Shadow,
one.
you should come and investigate
I
too.
got a nat 1
Yeah, I can investigate.
again.
Sneak in
You
here.
got a nat 1
Again.
again.
All right,
Those
let
are
me
some
roll.
pretty shiny rocks. You might
Yeah.
want to collect
Cool.
them one day.
Yeah, I'm no help here. 7. No, thank you. Maybe the frog can help.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, Jason, come over. You've been quiet, so you can come look too.
That's a nice hole.
Yes, it is.
Here, I'm
It's
gonna have.
full of horrors.
I'm gonna see if my frog can. Oh, never mind. That's a 10. Yep. Nothing I can do for any of you.
Oh, no one knows shit.
I
Can I?
rolled a 13 on just a straight
They
220.
None of you guys can actually figure out much about these things, aside from the fact that they're made out of stone. And they don't seem to be very angry that they are out of the hole. They just seem to be wanting to grab onto Roger.
Can
Can
I
I?
try and pluck one off of him?
Yeah.
Just one.
You can try. Roll me a strength check.
Oh lord. 18.
Simple as can be. You just reach down, you grab one of them, you get your fingernail underneath that bottom edge that's pushed tight against his skin and just pluck it off. And you see a tiny little stone pyramid with 3 little metallic feet. All 3 of them are currently wailing around and trying to grab at your finger. And a single red dot in the center of one of the 3 faces that are pointed up.
I'm just gonna sit it on my own forearm.
As,
See if it does anything.
as soon as you set it down, it just kind of sits there and stares up at you.
I have a pet.
And then hops off and runs into the hole.
Damn it.
But
I
they're
have
still,
it.
but they're still chilling on my arm.
Definitely.
All right, can I just ask them what they want?
You can try.
I would
They
like
just
to try.
kind of all look up at you and stare. It doesn't seem like they
Okay.
have any kind of vocal uses.
All right, can I cover the hole with anything?
You can put the grate back on it,
Does that
but
completely cover it?
I will point out that the grate is about the same. The holes between the grates looks like it's built for these little things to go through it.
So,
Are these things obviously mechanical, or are they animals, or what are they?
They're very obviously. Actually, roll me an insight check. You should have your stats for that.
That's a 25.
They're very obviously tiny, tiny little golems.
oh, this is bad. This is bad. These guys are like the sensor golems, aren't they? And they're red because I'm gonna quickly like scrap them off my arm because this suddenly is giving me a bad vibe. We're
As
about to
you're
get
reaching down to
butt
grab
fucked.
them, Pock, roll me
100%,
a
100% about
oh,
to get
what's
butt brushed.
either a. I'm trying to figure out what stat would be best for this. You can either roll me an Arcana or roll me a an Insight, which would be a +1 for you currently.
Then we go Arcana. Oh, 10. Yep.
You've seen these things before. You know them. And suddenly your head hurts like hell. I'm going to send you a text, a message. As you're doing that, as I'm doing that, please interact with each other while I type this up.
All right.
Well, we got fooled into going into this damn grate. I wonder what them slugs are doing right now, to be honest. So, I mean, they saw me, I kicked the fucking door open and then just closed the door and was like, yeah, this is fine.
Probably building some construct around the snails right now.
I mean, I've 100% a feeling that these things are like some security system. And the reason why they were holding me is just to keep me there, so that whatever the fuck they've alerted knows where I am.
Alrighty. Did we decide what we're doing next?
Well,
Did you say you wanted to try and scrape those things off? I think you did, but I think he's reading. While he's reading, does anybody else want to do anything before we call it quits tonight?
nothing I can think of. Maybe heal up my frog.
All right, roll some healing.
Well, I mean, say I don't have healing normally, so I need to do my potion.
Alrighty.
Got 3 spell slots left.
I'll just use my potion. It's okay. I don't want you to waste them. 2d4 plus 2.
Need for healing either of those both.
I'm healing the frog for 7 health.
Did any of you guys roll to search the golems in this room?
No.
Not yet.
There you go.
I mean, I would like to,
My
because
frog's.
that's a
All
character
right.
trait.
Roll me an investigation check then.
Alright, big money. Big money. Nope, little money, 12.
I'll roll in too. Might as well. That's a fucking 6. You're not getting anything out of me.
Alrighty.
Yeah, it's 16.
16. Well, with a 16, you find. Let me do over here. Yeah. Three vials of a thick blue liquid, kind of like a baby blue liquid. And Let's do.
Do I know what they are?
And 4. 4 more. No, 4 regular healing potions. Roll me for you that's Pock. Non-Qui. I think. Roll me an insight.
13.
You have to shake the dust off in your head, but these are mana potions. They're rather hard to find these days, or at least from your memory, but they're known to be carried by casters of sorts. I'll put them in your inventory when I get done today, but essentially it is 1d4 plus 1 levels in spell slots you can return to yourself. So if you roll a 4, you can get 4 levels of spell of slots back. It is divided however you want. You can get 5 level 1s, 2 level 2s, and a level 1, something like that.
Got it.
And then you got 4 more regular old healing potions.
I'll give each person the healing potions and hang on to the mana.
Alrighty, anything else from anybody else?
No. Nothing else for me to do.
Alrighty. I guess that's our game for the night, guys.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep. Thank you.
Not a problem.
We got through like 2 fucking rooms, lol.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It takes a bit for combat. It's fair.
Roll me. Before we completely finish, everyone roll me their highest stat.
Just a flat roll.
Yes, just a flat roll.
Can I pick like stealth, or does it have to be dex?
Let's just go with Dex.
Oh, I tried. Close. 17.
A 4.
Okay, Roger. As you are sitting there with your arm trapped inside these tiny little golems, your mind flashes back to a boat. A large, glorious boat, and your ears are filled with the explosions of cannons. Shadow, you get that feeling that you're being watched again, but you don't know where. Nikki, what'd you roll?
7.
Nikki, your mind wanders back into the horribly, horribly moist airs of home. Being close to these slugs, it kind of makes the air almost as thick as what you remember. And you remember fighting desperately to prove that you are the best. Non-Qui, what'd you get?
I got a 16.
16. So you're brought back to that smell of salt water and that faint creaking noises. And then it hits you. You remember where it's from. It's from home. You didn't, like most people, you didn't grow up with ground beneath your feet. You grew up on the ocean. On a giant raft made to escape a world that was not fair. And the name fills your head. Let me find where it is. Da-da-da-da. I am not going to be able to pronounce that right now. Oh, there it is. That's where it is. Saratoga, the name of home. Zaritoga. And you just really miss it for some reason. And that is going
They
to
had
end our
really good
session for the night.
tacos.
What?
That they had really good tacos.
They have a lot of really good things. That will end our session for the day, guys.
I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. And yeah, we'll see where it all leads next week on the Red Horse Dungeon. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends. We're just a small team, and we're hoping to do more of these as we go along, and hopefully we can grow from here, but we cannot grow without your help. So please share this channel, share it with your friends, your family, heck, share it with your grandma too. Even though she's probably going to have a lot of questions. But just share it. Just share it as much as you can. And yeah, again, thank you for sticking to the very end. My name is Captain Von Smith. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!